Welcome back. This is gonna be another trailer reaction. Well, not a trailer reaction. A Collider Deepfake reaction. It's got my favorite George in it. I only watched like a minute or two, and the only downside I say from the first minute or two I have is it's long. So sit back, relax. We're gonna have some fun. And you know what? I like Mark Ellis, but I wish George was hosting it. I want George to have his own show. I want George to react to George watches the Rise of Skywalker trailer. Mark Fernandez! Make it happen, brother! George reacts to George watching the Rise of Skywalker trailer. You can do it! I believe in you! Please make it happen! Thumbs this up, share it with Mark Fernandez if you want to see that too. Alright, now because this is so long, we're going to jump right into it. It's got Cruise, Downey, Lucas, and more. 1, 2, 3. Or I should... What am I doing? Count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's watch this.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Above the Line, an intimate conversation with some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. I'm Mark Ellis, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Tom Cruise.
Honor and privilege to be here.
It is good to see you.
I like all these guys.
Goldblum. Ewan McGregor to my left. To his left is Robert Downey Jr.
Hi, I'm Robert Downey Jr.
And to his
that
left
one,
is
Robert looks a little off.
Well, I apologize. Earlier I had a burrito, and I think I've got the Kessel run.
I knew something. I thought it was a gas leak.
Well,
It smells
I
wet.
apologize.
Smells
I
wet.
want to apologize. I know
Very wet.
You guys were all thinking it.
George.
Gentlemen, the world's gone.
Ewan looks exactly like he should. It looks like Ewan's in the room. Robert Downey looks creepy.
Realized that streaming was dominating your industry.
You know, first I thought it was another word for golden showers. You know? There's a streaming thing.
Sure.
It turned out to be.
Yes.
It turned out to be what it is, which is strange and also perplexing and weird. The fact that something can come into your house.
Oh, Tom Cruise! It so looks like he's there.
Invasive surgery.
There's a lot of little fine.
Is this going to replace new actors in the future? Are they just going to use old ones with deepfake?
Everyone's ooh and ah, and then later there's running and streaming because Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, when it came out, Jeff,
George's
I
laugh.
don't know that you could have been aware that
That is so
Jurassic Park
spot on.
would be a DVD. But before streaming services came to be as we know them, you would Netflix to sell DVDs.
I hooked up Disney Plus for my father today.
Gosh, yes.
And
Metro,
if you want to know about it, comment below. I'll tell you a secret.
And I remember that I was out of coasters, so I cleverly got the DVDs and I used them as coasters, and I never returned them. So yes, I remember.
Never return your DVDs. Tom, do you have any unclaimed DVDs that you need to send back to Netflix?
Well, actually, my loyalty resides with Blockbuster. I'm a Blockbuster boy. You know, I don't even understand Netflix. What does that even? What does that even mean?
I honestly think Tom Cruise doesn't know Blockbuster's not a thing anymore.
Discs in the mail. So I would. One of the things I did early on was I took all the original versions of Star Wars that they used to rent, and I kept them all, so they don't exist.
How ironclad is George's contract where no one can release the unspecialized? It's still not. You know, Disney would do it if they can.
These other ones, and then they're like, "Oh, that's right. We'll go with Obi-Wan."
George, they actually.
What?
We were talking about streaming.
I'm sorry.
Did you know that? Are we boring you, George?
Yeah, I heard.
We're boring you?
As one of the pioneers of film technology.
Come on, comment below. Who's the best deepfake in here? Mine's George.
Well, I've said before that digital is the future. Now we got this bullshit. Sorry, Ewan. I really can't believe you sold out and you're doing this horse's ass shit. Remember when JJ was going around shilling for the Force Awakens, and they were just, guess what, everybody, we're shooting it on 35 millimeter, like Joe Average in the middle states gives a shit. He doesn't care. Wants to see the effects. Oh, we're using puppets. It doesn't give a shit.
It's fascinating to see this type of talk on Star Wars. Robert, Jeff, Tom, I want to ask, what did it do to you as children when you got to see Star Wars in theaters?
It was one of those things where you remember where you were at the time. I remember because I was peeing my pants because I was a child. So, thanks a lot.
Ultimately, Star Wars is a diuretic. You know, it was designed that
Disney
way.
Star Wars, yes.
You don't realize that as you're watching it, but most people do feel that they have to go to the bathroom and excrete or expel.
And that's on purpose.
They were designed that way.
That perfectly describes what they're putting
You
out.
certainly have a wild, wacky world that is all your own. You actually have a show on Disney Plus, The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
Well, I don't want to boast, but yes, we have 2 shows on Disney Plus, so we're sort of towing the company line. Of course, you, Robert, have all the Marvel films.
He's creepily realistic, too.
Except for Tom.
Well, I tend to walk to the beat of my own drum. I do what I want. I'm a producer these days, I do my own stunts. I do everything.
Do you produce all the impossibles?
All the impossibles. Every single one until.
That's impossible. Seriously, think about it. Do the math.
Tell me.
Right there.
I've done the math.
Ooh, that's very good.
Robert, you've worn a lot of hats in various movies you've been associated with. The Iron Man character, a lot of people were saying could be nominated for an award, that maybe you'd be up for the Best Actor Oscar at the Academy Awards ceremony.
Well, of course, I would be deserved so, I think, on some levels. Because,
yes,
he
is, actually.
My all. I'm a team player. I'm a nice guy. I smell good.
I
can confirm that.
Yes. One wafting.
Yes.
What is this?
It's pocket Febreze.
Pocket
I keep
Febreze.
it in my pocket.
This is. I have to get this. This is very good.
Jeff, if I can bring it back to the streaming conversation.
I think Ellis is playing it too straight. I want a celebrity deepfake host, too.
Whether streaming films should be considered for award nominations.
Anything wins these days.
Maybe a Carson deepfake. Bring Carson back. What do you think? Who could they bring back as the host?
For motion pictures.
If it's done well, if it's done black and white, done perhaps French noir.
Sure. I like this, and I think Steve Spielberg. I think he disagrees. I think he feels that, of course, that the streaming is not eligible for.
They need an old director's deepfake. Scorsese, Coppola, Lucas, Spielberg. Can they do that? Is there enough footage of them?
Film conversation. I know Steven Spielberg, a good friend of George's.
The directors. The directors. Tell Collider you want the directors.
He actually came out recently and said that he does not consider Marvel Cinematic Universe films to be cinema. He compared them more accurately to theme parks.
Well, these guys are getting up there age-wise, and they're having digestive problems. So I would just attribute it. They're just in a cranky mood because their diaphragm doesn't work.
Yeah, it's true to be.
You may have diaphragm.
I have one. If you'd like to see it later, it's.
I don't know how you'd show
well, I keep them because you never know. You may give them to a friend.
You keep diaphragm.
Sure, because I'm.
Wait, I think you're thinking a diagram.
Diagram. That's it. Yes.
I was about to say, Jeff, diaphragms on you. I'd have to leave.
Jeff, it is interesting. You're such an eccentric personality, and we see the current culture that's in Hollywood. How have you avoided scandal?
I stay in. I don't go out a lot. I mainly play my music, jazz. I'm doing a lot of piano playing, and that's years ago. I was
more George. This is not enough George.
Large, just like an Amazonian.
How'd you get Gina Davis, by the way?
Oh, well.
Seriously, be honest.
Well.
I was doing a scene where I was hanging from the rafters as the fly, and we locked eyes, and she's into insects. It turns out she enjoys.
Yeah, or at least someone hung like an insect.
Yes. But it's more.
Yes.
It's more of a compliment, more of a.
Yeah.
Well, as we get back into the topic at hand, and that would be streaming services. George, I want to start with you. What was your most intense show binging experience? Netflix, Hulu, Amazon? What program?
Maybe this will be Darth Vader reacts instead of Mad Max reacts.
Friends, I was binge watching all of that. I was kind of a fan of that, Ross, Rachel stuff, and I like the little monkey that was in there too.
Marcel.
See, that was a little too quick. But,
I never watched
Marcel
Friends.
based a lot of Jar Jar Binks.
I can't comment.
Movements and his character.
Is that true?
More,
From Friends.
please, more Jar Jar comments.
Where's the love for Seinfeld here? I'm sorry, I'm not really understanding what's happening here. Where's the love for Seinfeld?
Ultimately, it's a show, but there's nothing. It's about nothing.
But even nothing is something.
Well,
You're a Head and Shoulders commercial gone wrong, okay?
I think he's being complimentary that you have such great hair at your age.
That's a dandruff shampoo, okay? Let's not mince words. I know what it is.
You're out of your mind. You know what?
Tom, I'm going to give you the answer.
Woo! Is he going to jump on the table?
The ice planet of Hoth was based on, in the late 70s, I had a bad bout of dandruff, and that's kind of where the idea came from. I'll tell you, one time I was eating Flaming Hot Cheetos, and I was dreaming, and I came up with the idea for Mustafar, the lava planet. So a lot of it's about dreaming and eating and sleeping.
I love Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah, they're good.
Robert, you certainly had a great run as Iron Man.
Had a great run?
It's super
Look
fake,
at me.
by the way.
Pause it. Go in on a close-up.
Robert, there seems to be
Hold on a second. We're on a close-up. I got a camera coming at me right now. I'm Iron Man.
And you were almost Iron Man.
Almost. Oh, that's right. That's right.
It was announced, it was rumored, and we've heard since that you were considered for the role. What happened?
Just some creative differences, and I was reading other scripts and wanted to maybe.
Was the Mummy on your plate at that time?
Oh!
Mummy was something, I was trying to build out my own universe, the dark universe.
Yeah, that worked out pretty well.
Gentlemen, if I can get this conversation back to above the line territory, let's do some fun rapid fire questions. George, start with you. If you could Netflix and chill with anyone throughout history, who would that be?
It would probably be, Sergei Eisenstein, one of the great filmmakers.
So you would actually watch Netflix?
We would watch the film.
I think we should move on to what's your favorite app?
Mozzarella sticks.
That's an app.
See what I did there?
I haven't seen that.
It's another kind of app. It's not on the digital front.
They are delicious. I was thinking about something on your phone, your iPhone, Android. Ewan, your favorite app?
Oh, I love Words with Friends. That's all I am is Scrabble.
Add me.
Who would you most like to be in this room with?
Absolutely.
Mine's still George.
Do you have a favorite letter?
George or Ewan?
My favorite letter. Oh, I'd have to say O.
Jeff, do you use a cellular telephone?
Oh gosh, yes. Angry Birds. Oh, I love that they're so angry, and then they throw there's pigs and birds and sometimes spiders. Oh, I don't know if you ever. Yes.
Robert, are you attempting a Jeff Goldblum impression?
Very good. Well, they gotta touch your wrist.
It's almost like he's wanting.
Is Ewan a deepfake or is he actually there?
Touch yourself. Touch yourself.
And then, there it is. There it is. Did the chair just break?
Oh boy.
Is that how they made their seat?
They use the force.
Robert, are you okay?
I think you're gonna lose him.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Somebody's.
Do not stop rolling. Do not stop rolling.
I have to admit, I threw a bird at his chair, and that's.
There it is.
It's
only a matter of time.
Robert, we won't keep you
Go
for
ahead,
much
ask me a question for
longer.
Christ's sake, or otherwise I'm going to bust another chair probably.
No.
Robert, if you could steal an Oscar from anyone in Hollywood, who would it be?
Oh, that little girl from Piano. Did she win? I'd take it from her.
Anna Paquin. I agree. She didn't deserve it, so maybe she would give it to you now.
I don't think we're asking Anna Paquin to give Robert the Oscar. Ewan, if you could steal an Oscar, you seem like too nice of a guy to do that.
Well, I don't know if I'd steal it, but I would maybe ask for it from Alec Guinness. He's a big hero, so I think it would be kind of fun, if he gave me one.
Who's your favorite Obi-Wan? Alec Guinness or Ewan McGregor? Is it sacrilege to say that I like Ewan better?
That'd be good.
George Lucas.
Uh-oh.
If you could steal an Oscar.
I think I'd like to steal an Oscar from anybody.
Let's move into this next topic. Robert, starting with you, porn. Mobile or laptop?
Depends if I'm on my back or my top.
That's as far as we'll take that. Ewan.
I'd rather not say if I've actually looked at it.
Fair enough. Let's clean it up here with George Lucas.
I actually have hologram porn. I have that installed in my house. So
I think he
similar to the
does.
Star Wars films.
I think he
Venice and
does.
the Throne. I have a replica of the throne room, and then obviously I say
Pulling out all the
I say
stops,
dirty
George.
things like as the Emperor I say, "You want this? If the fleet is lost, your friends will not survive."
Right.
Let's have sex.
Thank you for that. Tom, you prefer it mobile or on your computer?
Well, I got to say neither, because I have a vivid imagination. I don't even use my hands.
Yes. You could use your mind. That's tantric. But sometimes I like to do it while I'm jogging. I have my iPad strapped to my belly, and of course I look down and
you watch porno while you jog?
Sure, because of cardiovascular.
We should go jogging together.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Did you wear this?
Too much.
Mulholland. Great
Very
film.
private, very
Yes,
dark.
Very private. That's how I like it.
So Jeff Goldblum and Tom Cruise are going to go jogging, fully clothed,
That's
with
right.
a computer device strapped to their body.
To our belly.
And masturbate.
Yes.
In the canyon.
Of course.
See, the canyon's the selling point.
Yeah. See that? Yeah. Right. Yes.
I think that's going to do it for us here at Above the Line. I'd like to extend a heartfelt thank you to Jeff Goldblum, Tom Cruise,
The directors.
George Lucas,
Ask for the directors. I want all the directors in a
and
room.
Ewan McGregor. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And we'll
Talking
see you
about Disney and Marvel.
on another Above the Line.
pleasure.
Memorable, intimate conversations with some of Hollywood's most recognizable faces. I'm Mark Ellis.
Hi, it's Tom Cruise, your favorite wingman.
Hello, I'm Ewan McGregor.
Jeff Goldblum here.
I'm Robert Downey Jr.
Hi, this is George Lucas, creator of Star Wars.
Thank you for watching Collider Video.
Thanks for watching Collider Video. There is no substitute.
I'm supposed to tell you about Collider and how much I enjoy it. I don't know anything about it.
Collider.
Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more things like this.
Be sure to hit that subscribe button.
Or can I do it as Obi-Wan? Hello there. This is Obi-Wan Kenobi. You press the button that says subscribe and the little bell.
Just subscribe, click the bell, and Jar Jar Binks forever. Okay, bye-bye.
I'm with Jar Jar forever. So, what'd you think? I still think the Rise of Skywalker trailer was the best because it just was so... There's just so many things that I actually think George feels that way. But this was fun. They have a lot in there. Who's the best? Who is the weakest? I still think George was the best. Tom Cruise. Let me see. Put yours in order. I say George, Tom, Goldblum, Robert Downey, and then Ewan. Ewan looked amazing. He didn't have much to say. So that's my order. What's yours? Tell me. I like reacting to funny stuff, honestly. If you have some funny spoofs, deep fakes, or something you want me to react to, comment below, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.